Never came at the character stuff. This is an example of what I like to call director's intent, which is he says, you should have left it in the ocean. We cut to the ocean. Yeah, that's the kind of forward thinking that makes me the great director I am. Or that just happened by accident. It was Kevin who suggested we put this scene last and let Tony be the last intro since he's the rock star. And when we realized that we had the line about the ocean and then the cut to underwater, we all did a giddy dance. And then I swore that I would certainly never mention it on the DVD commentary.
Good to go on
This is one of those sequences where, first of all, hello, 3D. We're at some point we got to travel. You got to travel. I mean, I don't like to be obnoxious with the 3D, especially at a running time like this, and especially when we're going to have so much to do. But sometimes you just want to fly through the air, especially when your character can. This whole sequence was early on storyboarded. Actually, it was pre-visualized by the third floor, and they did a lot of the movie in pre-viz and post-viz. Once we'd shot something, they would then add a sort of mock-up of what the effects would look like, since we literally didn't drop some of them in until under a week before we delivered the film. It takes that long. So this whole sequence of coming in here was storyboarded and pre-vized and ready to go before I had written the script, which sounds a little bass-ackwards, but was going in part of the drill. We had 2 years from the time I took the job till the movie had to come out, which is not enough years.
Directly involved. Which brings me to my next question. How does it feel?
And we were starting from scratch, so we had to, get some things going before I'd even put the script in. We knew that we were sure we're going to be in the movie. Occasionally we storyboarded things we were sure were going to be in the movie that would never even made it to the second draft, but you have to take that chance. You'll notice in the frame there's a Gwyneth. Always put a Gwyneth in the frame. This is one of the first rules of directing. Mitchell Leisen years ago, and he didn't even know what a Gwyneth was. He was the first who said it, I think. But it makes things elegant, it makes them interesting, it makes them human, it makes them funny. And it was Robert who insisted that she be in the film. He wanted very much, rather than being sort of eccentric loner or tortured or any number of things that he had already done, he wanted to progress from where they had been in their relationship in the first 2 movies, and for her to be a part of this, to give texture and life and Gwynethosity to the whole thing. And it was a beautiful instinct, and one of the most fun things I did, not just shooting it, but working with Robert on their relationship and what they would be talking about, and the kind of the back and forth between them. Ultimately, it was my chance to write 3 minutes of The Thin Man, and I had a great time, although I was very nervous when she showed up, because for some reason I thought she would notice that I am a